And then I met my producer who's Nigerian, and he was like, yeah, you know what, Afro beats, I reckon you'd sound cold on that.
Have you traveled to like Africa?
Nah, so
You're an Afrobeat singer, you've never been to Nigeria.
Okay, so guys, first of all, for those of you coming for Burna Boy saying, do you have to have been to the US to make hip hop? Do you have to have been to Jamaica to make reggae? And you know, all these comparisons. First of all, I don't think Burna Boy said that from a rate to desist point of view. Honestly, I think he was talking from a point of view of someone who was thinking about authentic Afrobeats, because when you're talking about authentic Afrobeats, it is embedded in the culture, in the language. And this is something that there is only so much you can learn virtually, guys. Honestly, like the legit stuff is here at home that you can actually learn these things, to be honest. And I feel like that was where it was coming from. Have you ever seen someone say they are K-pop artists or they are doing K-pop without being able to speak Hangul or the Korean language, or without even having traveled to South Korea? Have you ever heard of it? So why are we having some type of attitude toward Afrobeats? Can you make different versions of Afrobeats? Of course, like South Koreans like TXT and all these people are already making versions of Afrobeats right now. Are culture vultures nonetheless, but conversation for another day. Talking about the authentic version. So when you're talking about the authentic version of Afrobeats, it is extremely difficult for someone who, you know, has not been to Africa, who does not have lived experiences in Africa, specifically Nigeria in the case of Burna Boy right now, to, you know, be able to make authentic Afrobeats, honestly, either in the sounds, in the, you know, language. We who are Nigerians and Africans can pick these little things that are being said that are part of our everyday lives that make these songs authentic and relatable to us. And I think that's where it was coming from. Will Afrobeats get big enough to the point where the world becomes really conversant with our culture, with our language, that it becomes so, you know, familiar with it to the point where they can actually make a production where they sound 100% original? Maybe. But until then, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, guys. And the guy in question did say that he planned to go, or that they kind of plan to go to Nigeria sometime next year or something.
So we're hoping this year, if not January, February, Nigeria. Yeah.
So maybe, you know, they do have it in mind, and maybe his producer knows what he's doing in advising him that, you know, they do need to travel there. So maybe, you know, they are headed in the right direction. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye, guys.